Let's play some Resistance. I think there's a new update today, and I don't know what they all included in it because... Okay, I know there's patch notes. No, frankly, I'm sitting here talking and notifications haven't gone out. I'll wait a little bit. So I don't think I'm gonna leave this stream up. But let's talk a little bit about what happened. So let me go to, no, maybe not Twitter yet. I'll just wait a little bit for notifications to go out and then we'll start talking. And I'll bring up the patch notes actually too. So let's take a look. We have Resident Evil Resistance update. Resident Evil US update. Yeah, it's forbidden. Okay. Resident Evil Resistance patch notes. Welcome in, Whiskey. Welcome in, Malaysia. Hi, folks. Looks like notifications are going out now. Perfect. So let's talk about what happened here and what's all going on. What happened here? I'm acting like there's like a big thing going on. So there was a release of an update, what, today or last night or something. I was on date day, so I didn't stream it. And not to mention, it's just like a fixes update. We already have the big October update that happened, right? Also, I recorded a video today. I'm probably going to try to get it out tomorrow. But back to what we were doing. So they released a balance update, right? The balance update is this one. What I'm not sure about is if they released anything else about it or anything else in this update that's like not listed. So it's fixes. Resolved an issue with Martin, lengthened his cooldown of Shockwave. Shockwave is 150 seconds now instead of 120. Resolved the issue where it become unresponsive, so I'm assuming this fixes Mr. X's T-pose. Spencer, increase the rate at which bioenergy costs decrease when using bioactive. Ooh, Paracel. That might be worth looking into. Paracellus, see how fast that is now. Adjusted the, well, how fast was Paracellus? Was it 5 seconds or 10 seconds beforehand? Doesn't matter, I guess. Adjusted the odds at which various creatures are randomly spawned, so probably way less dogs coming out of Watchdog. Reduce the damage. Oh, so Nemi got a nerf. We'll take a look at that. Increased ammo consumption per reloaded shot of the W870. And then some system changes here. Resolved an issue not being able to disarm traps placed on inclines and multi-level surfaces. I wonder if this is gonna like fix Yativeo too, because Yativeo has a problem with that. Other minor changes and adjustments. So there's some things that I was kind of hoping that they would fix in terms of like a net and stuff like that. And I'm not sure if they did. So I guess we're just going to investigate and find out. But welcome in, everyone. We got Ramzel, we got DJ, we got James, we got Christian, we got Cheyenne, Helheim, Elliot, and 37, and Herwin, and Monique, and OLP, and B, and Sheep. Welcome on in. Well, let's see what they all changed. So let's pause that bad boy, flip this on over so I can see what I am doing, and then we'll just play some matches. Basically, Shotgun's got a nerf though, huh? So things that we can see immediately. We have Martin going into 150 seconds instead of 120. They did something with EOD suit, but frankly, I've never even tried EOD suit yet, so I don't really know much about it to begin with. Greatly reduces damage taken when disarming traps and placing mines. Increases movement speed for, I don't know. Seems a little average to me. They screwed Spencer players over? How? I thought they gave Spencer a buff. So yeah, Paracellus. Let's just go take a look at it. So we have practice mode mastermind. Check off rapid recharge. We made Paracellus slower. Oh, I thought they made it faster. Was I reading that wrong? Maybe I was reading it wrong. It used to be every 10, now it's 15, really? Maybe I read it wrong then. It's like when you say increase the rate and all that, like, it's really confusing. So he's got to go in there and test it, right? Make the shotgun weaker? No. They made it cost more ammo. I mean, maybe they did stuff in the background, frankly, but I doubt it.
And would you be so kind as to get
so if Paracellus is every 15,
thank you.
Well, it's not every 5, so if it was every 5, that'd be kind of crazy, wouldn't it?
1, 2, testing.
And it's not 10.
Damn thing. Welcome, subjects.
Yep, 15. There you go.
prepare to assist me,
There's
or
your proof.
die on the altar
And then
of my
5930 should be the
ascension.
next one, right? Was Paracelsus that good? I thought Paracelsus was like okay, and that it actually needed some help. Maybe not. I thought Paracelsus was like super average compared to like Symbiosis or even Battery. Because like you were kind of at the mercy of waiting on time, where with Symbiosis and Battery you kind of like make your own rules a little bit more. Oh well. Let's see how much they nerf Nemi. How many bullets does a shotgun consume now? I don't know. People were saying 4 before this patch even came out, so I was like, okay, look at you guys just talking and not knowing anything. But I wouldn't be surprised if it's 4. So let's see if they changed it too. We'll go take a look. Oh yeah, sponsored by Artesian Builds. Forgot to mention that. We are sponsored by a PC company now, Artesian Builds. If you guys want a PC, click that link I got from Nightbot in there and go check it out. Sponsored by SwingPoynt. I get some kickback if you buy from them or just look at them. Open up another tab and see what I'm partnering with here. I'm really excited. They're going to be sending me a new PC. It's going to have a 3080 in it. I'm going to try to get some Ryzen chipset in there too. Some nice high-speed RAM to complement the Ryzen chip. Oh, it's going to be nice. It's going to be nice. Okay, practice mode survivor. Let's just see if we can get a shoddy early, huh? It doesn't really matter who you pick. Brendan Sadist for nerf, you sure? Or are you just making that up? Logical assumption. Yeah, I'm with you there, but people also just like... One thing that's always kind of been a problem with this game is people like read a single line in chat from somebody just saying something and they take it as gospel and they start spreading it and everybody gets misinformation.
Sound kind of sad.
And we kind of live in a world right now where like that's a big problem, so kind of tend to stomp on that when I get the chance.
This went as I predicted.
It was as I predicted.
Symbiosis isn't good for creature spam. What? What do you mean it's not good for creature spam? Might not be good for lickers. Symbiosis is amazing. It's good for not only creature spam, but buffing your creatures too. I prefer Symbiosis over Battery because Battery is a little too reliant on your deck. You're a little too reliant on RNG. Symbiosis, you can kind of make up your own rules.
I'm sorry, but I must do this. I am as trapped on this path as you are.
I'm shotgun again.
What's going on?
Doesn't benefit when you play multiple creatures in a row. You don't need to.
Well, this took some time, but at least it is done.
You just keep flip-flopping. And everything's so cheap constantly that you save so much. You save so much. It slaps, man. Symbiosis is nuts. It's always been nuts. Basically, your entire everything costs 1 less constantly. That's a huge buff. Okay, I'm gonna do this one more time. If I don't get the shotgun, I'm just gonna go straight into Area 3. Area 4, whatever. Area 2, excuse me. Battery, you gotta be like, well, I hope I get what I want if you're running 3 mods. And that just puts you in a lot of compromise situations. It can be good, but a good team's gonna punish you if you don't get the right, you know, sequence of cards when you're running Battery. You don't need to worry about that when you're running Symbiosis. It
I
just works.
calculate your odds of survival at 32.
New Resident Evil movie? They're doing so much for Resident Evil. It's kind of funny.
Of course.
I don't know where the hell we are, but we gotta figure a
Like,
way out.
when I would do a lot of the triple mod stuff with Spencer, so often when I'm trying to run invulnerability anchor, I would get the anchor at the worst time and it would just be worthless. So I either have to spend my mod, which is gonna hurt my bioenergy, or I gotta use my invulnerability anchor before I want to. And good teams are gonna consistently punish that. Where do I have things on this preset here? I can't remember.
Your continued efforts only place humanity in greater danger.
How's it going, Lacris? How are you? I'm doing good. How are you doing? All right, let's go take a look at Shoddy here. I don't have conservation on, right? I mean, I'd be shocked if I did. I have no reason to, but let's just make sure. Scavenger, focus aim, so yeah.
We can get out.
Even the shield Spencer's still a thing. I've seen a little bit of that, like a lot of heavy shield builds.
I'm surprised you made it so far.
Shoddy.
I must complete your eradication.
Okay, so let's see what we got. Ooh, look at that. So let's do some contrasting here, huh? Discard you. 1, 2, 3. So we should have 10 bullets now, right? Left in the tank. Yep, 4. Good call. It's 4. So let's do some figuring out of how much that's affecting us, right? Can't believe they nerfed Watchdog so hard. Did they? How'd they nerf Watchdog? I thought they just increased the variety of creatures. They nerfed an Emmy though, didn't they? Extermination. Okay, let's take a peek. Maybe I just keep reading the patch notes wrong and I'm dumb. It's very possible. So 40 bullets. That's 10 bullets now, right? Because of 4 per shot. So if you died 40 by 3, basically you're missing out on 3 bullets. Unless it does partials. You only get crawling zombies? What? It just gives you a shit ton of crawlers? So the patch notes were a little misleading then. It gives you more variety, but it's mostly crawlers. Man, that sucks. That's funny. That's kind of sad though, because like, again, my opinion, Watchdog was not Nikolai's problem. Nikolai's problem is not even Nikolai's problem. It's modified gear. Modified gear has been the problem of this game for a while, and it's the worst thing to happen to this game. And Nikolai just happens to do a lot with modified gear. But frankly, any mastermind can get kind of annoying with modified gear. Nikolai is the most annoying with it, but any of them can do it. Like, again, Gundan, he's really good. We don't talk about Gundan, but Gundan's really good, and it's because of modified gear. Interesting. Okay, so 4 shots, so that's like, what, a 33% increase-ish? Is that the math? 25% increase? Don't really know how you math that out. Either way, 25 to 33% more consumption on your ammo, which could hurt your economy. Theoretically, right?
Well, this took some time.
Is it gonna hurt it a bunch?
But at least it is.
You know, there might be games that it comes down to that, especially like if you're running a build that's all about draining their resources. That really could matter late game. You never know. Frankly, I think a really powerful nerf to shotguns would have been just putting them back in area 2. But I also feel like they would have need to have reworked a lot of other things because you can get really slammed in area 1 without shotguns. So my assumption is that Capcom's like, you got this much time to do stuff. This is what our plan is. This is what we want you to do. And then the folks working on the game are like, well, if we want to rework all this and make it right, it's going to take a little bit longer. And Capcom's like, okay, but we're done in October. Get it done. That's my guess. Hence why shotguns just take a little bit more ammo, and it wasn't like a full rework to make Area 1 more viable without shotguns. It wasn't a bigger, more comprehensive thing. That's my guess. But I'm just guessing out my ass, so I could be completely wrong. Okay, I want to see what they did to Nemi. Actually, do I have any equipment on him for that? No, I don't. Okay, another thing that's like a really big problem with this patch right now is this right here. Like, frankly, if y'all just went like, hey, Capcom at RE Games or whatever on Twitter, and were like, auto mod shield's ridiculous, you need to do something about it, then they probably would, because auto shield mod is... I'm surprised not everybody's talking about this, because this is broken. It's... You can't touch him when you're like this with modified gear. Modified gear and auto shield mod is like... You can't do anything to it. Can't do a single thing to it. So it's broken for sure. Like even Raiden Jan can't attack him unless you like guess before he actually loads the gun in. You just take like a random shot in the air and then it'll hit him. Can't touch him. Well, thanks, Crow. I appreciate it. But let's see what they did to Nemi here. So Nemi had a what, 100% increase on damage? Wasn't that his thing? Auto shield mod is awful. Awful because it's awful to deal with? It's terrible to deal with. 1800? Yeah, I kind of figured they would take it from 100% to 50%. Which is a pretty big nerf, frankly. Because, you know, 1800 is still going to one-shot anyone, but you got to directly hit them. Part of what made Extermination so powerful is that you didn't have to directly hit them, and you could still knock them out. Yep. There you go.
Resisting.
Still 200. Still 300. Penguins don't have ears. Cool. I gotta see this though. Is it really just like crawlers and crawlers and oh my god, it is. Do you think it's based off of like what gun you're using? Oh my god, it's just crawlers. Oh, there's a toughie. It does seem kind of tied to the cost of the gun. But maybe not. I think it might be. Yeah, it seems like enhancers are crawlers. I think it's a little bit more... I think there's a little bit more to it than just what the patch notes said. It feels like enhancers are crawlers.
You have found my little boat.
Which,
so many made it this far.
You know, I don't necessarily disagree with. Because I don't know that people rocking enhancers to cycle creatures was intended. Like, you're gonna be a crawler, right? Yeah. But now you're probably not a crawler? Yeah, look at that. Okay. So they pretty much made enhancers crawlers, is what I'm reading here. And then, yeah, that's exactly what they did. Oh, you're a crawler too. So it might be the cost of the weapon. Yeah.
Do not try to hide.
Yeah. So that's what they did. It's not just, you know, everything's a crawler. It's your enhancers are crawlers now because people were abusing it.
I'm
not that upset about that.
Change that.
You get your cameras really fast. Oh, yeah, I've seen people do it really quickly.
I still have time to kill you.
Like, it's not even one cost guns in general. It's just the enhancers that they did it to. Yeah, that update's way, like, that line in the update's way more complicated than just variety. It's they did something to enhancers. They changed the way values relate to what spawns. Absolutely.
All battlefields shift and change like the tide.
Enhancers are crawlers, like almost exclusively. Like even one cost stuff isn't necessarily a crawler. Yeah, it's enhancers.
These contraptions here. Useless.
Well, there you go, chat. So if people are upset that it's just crawler, it's because they were running an enhancer build, not because it's not just Watchdog in general got hit like that. It's just the enhancers. They didn't put that in the patch notes, but it's just the enhancers that got nailed like that. So what I'm curious about now is, does it like what if I have these 6 cost weapons in here? What does that do? You know what I mean? Wait, where's the? So like, I wonder what the gator looks like. No, we don't use the gator that much. But let's try the turrets then. No, let's try the gator. No, let's do the turrets. People use turrets more often. And then, yeah, just use like a random deck here. And we'll try out all different costs of guns and stuff. So, and we got Watchdog on tracking rounds. So things aren't going to get cheaper. Just try expensive stuff, and I want to see how it scales. So energy leech only is 1. You're at 2. You're at 3. I'm also doing it without the mod, firearm mod. And then we'll throw an enhancer in there, or a couple enhancers to like see those too. I wonder if anchors count. Let's throw an anchor in there and see what happens. So we'll get creatures anyway, so. Even machine guns give you crawlers? I mean, I'm sure there's the possibility, but like, it seems like enhancers are always a crawler now. You might get a crawler randomly from something else, but they felt like the enhancer stuff was broken, is what I'm reading here. And I don't know if I disagree with them. You're getting a bunch of 3 and 4 cost creatures for 1, on top of the fact they were already getting 3 and 4 cost creatures when you use your guns, and people are using modified gear. Like, I mean, if you're pissed off about it, I guess I'm not as pissed off as you are about that change. So you're going to be a crawler, guaranteed. Yep. Now what are you? Oh, now you're a crawler. See, now I was a crawler on a high cap. Now you might not be a crawler. Yep. You might not be a crawler. Oh, you're a crawler. Okay. Oh wait, is my recharge not? Crap, I gotta get out of this then and put that back on. Survivors are so vastly more overpowered. I always find it really funny that the Resident Evil Resistance community feels like survivors are so overpowered. Because like, y'all ever play Dead by Daylight? I win the vast majority of my games as a mastermind. I still get beat every once in a while, but like, it's every once in a while. And when I play Survivor, I don't feel like I don't stand a chance, or like it's impossible.
I always fulfill contracts.
I feel like the whole team needs to be working together.
Good as did.
And then when we're all working together really well, it's always like, oh wow, this team rocks, and then we win.
Run, hide.
So like, I don't know.
It will do you no good now.
I've never been in the this is overpowered camp too long. There's definitely been things that have been broken. Like I think the auto shield mod thing on Nikolai is not okay. I think modified gear in general is not okay.
The odds change. Your fear rises.
I
My
thought
client
Molotov
learns,
Valerie was
and
not
I
okay.
get paid.
Fastaveo was not okay. Like that type of stuff. But, I don't know. Overall, it's not terrible. Here, does this do anything? Oh, it does. The anchors do something. Well, there you go, buddy. Y'all want to get your enhancer round? Go ahead and use a reclamation anchor. It'll do the same thing for you. And then what about this guy? No, he still counts as an enhancer. Ah! Thank you for the jump scare tip.
Sullivan James tipped $6.66. Sullivan James was blind as a bat. Sullivan James fell down flat. Sullivan James was withered in blue. Sullivan James is coming for you.
Who's Sullivan James? Thank you for the jump scare tip. Oh, my heart's not working. Let's see what we got
No
here.
need to kill you in one shot. Client pays for your pain, not only death.
Oh, I'm already at 8. Crap.
Let's not make this easy for you. My client will be
Bouncer racing
happy
character
with the
touched on
fear
solo queue
you
win rates.
feed. Be afraid.
I'd give
young
them a little bit more
ones.
credit than thinking it's about solo queue win rates. I'd get off of Reddit and think that these people that do this stuff are a little bit smarter than that. It's my opinion.
My kind of weapon, yes.
Yeah. So crawlers are like always enhancing rounds are always crawlers. Reclamation anchor only costs 1 and it gets you that variety. So you could switch your enhancers in favor of anchors if you just want to spawn a creature real fast.
Stand still, and I will end the pain for you.
But you will still get crawlers with other guns too. What about energy leech rifle?
Get it over
So yeah,
with.
there's some like cheap
Stop
guns that'll still get
resisting.
you variety of creatures. I don't feel like it's that big a
To
nerf.
say as a group, you impress me.
People
But
were just
my
like
mother
misusing
always told
enhancers.
me never to lie.
And there's still like replacement options. How's it going, Fragile? Should be possible to survive
I
as a finish
still have
match, 3
time to
stacks
kill
ammo,
you.
full stack herbs, multiple grenades, 700 credits. Well, they're not going to if you go up against a mastermind that kicks ass. Or unless it's a full squad of people that are like, you know, a SWAT team, as we like to call. But like, chat, the amount of times I've gone up against a SWAT team, like true to the bone, all 4 of them are like, they're nuts, they got a shot collar, they're psychos about the game. That's happened to me about like 3 or 4 times the entirety I've played this game. And I got like easily over 1,000 hours in this game, probably closer to 1,500. Like, what did happen was there was times I thought I was going up against a SWAT team and I was just bad and I was still learning. But when I look back at all the times that I've gone up against a team, it's like there was no touching them. It's in the fraction of a percentage. Okay, so I want to see if turret machine gun gets me something cool here. Still just a dog. Okay. And you count as an enhancer, even though you cost 2. Reclamation will go ahead and get you one of the randoms again. You cost 6. I'm still getting dogs. Seems like the turrets keep porking out dogs, don't they? Maybe it's just a coincidence. I want to get another turret out. Dude, are turrets dogs? Just in general?
Ah, the old-fashioned methods. They are the best.
Dude, turrets might be dogs.
I'll be back.
SWAT team on PC every day. Yeah. I mean, it's a little bit different there, right? Because, you know, Discord's a thing and people meet each other differently. I'll say that. It's different on PC. They're like different video games. Well, thank you, Becca. Another thing to keep in mind, chat, is PC, it's easier to aim. I went and I played a PC match what, a week and a half ago after not playing on PC for a while, and I was like laughing the whole time at how easy it was. I'd forgotten how simple it was to play Survivor on PC. Like it was legitimately funny. And I'm so used to playing PS4 Survivor now, and it's just way harder than it is on PC. So, you know, maybe they're not even SWAT teams on PC, but they'll feel like they are just because it's so much easier to aim. It's hilariously simple.
You are all as good as dead.
I was shocked. I'd forgotten how easy it was. It seems like turrets are always dogs. Infinite X works on Nemi, does it?
Keep
Are
running.
you able to cycle fast enough? Aiming accuracy is easier. Oh, it's so much easier. Let's try. Oh, we're in practice mode right now, Lofi. So should we release a video auto shield? No. I'm not gonna upload a video just to complain about something. That's not what I want to do with my brand. If you guys feel like there's a big problem, so like with auto shield on Nikolai, message Capcom on Twitter, like the Dev1 official or RE Games, or maybe there's a feedback email. Use those. Use the official things. I'm not even sure Neobards is the one that like is the one you'd message for that. Go straight to Capcom. That'd be my guess. You know, go to the horse's mouth. Something about the controller makes you aim like you have vertigo. Oh, it's the double sticks and like you don't have that precision. And also the frame rates are lower on PS4. So that'll also affect that. Your reaction time and your precision and your everything, really.
I always fulfill contracts. You are always good as dead. My client will be happy with the fear you feel. Be afraid, young ones.
I don't think the game's in that bad of a spot, frankly. There's some things that need to get fixed. There's a couple of broken things.
I would like to
But
say as
overall,
a group you impress me, but my mother always told me
not
never
that
to
bad.
lie.
IMO. Like, I don't know. Did they fix Viactanet with her bug? They need to do that. That's a problem.
I do not know how you are still alive.
I think auto shield's a little like I think modified
But
gear in
it
general
will
is a
not last
problem
much
too.
longer.
But okay, so let's try this. So enhancer is a good crawler, no matter what, right? Now our turret's a dog, no matter what. Oh, we didn't get a dog that time. Okay, so it must have just been a coincidence. It's usually dogs, though. Look at that. You're gonna be a crawler, or whatever. Whatever. Turret? Look at turrets are mostly dogs, man. Or maybe it's just a coincidence. Dude, I swear, turrets are almost always dogs. Look at that. Turrets are almost always dogs. That is not a coincidence. Like, out of all those turrets, one of them was a crawler. So I think it's like high percentage dog on a turret. We had way more variety with the other guns. I'm surprised that they nerfed Paracelsus. There must have been some data on their end that made them feel like there was a reason for it. I was surprised about that one. If anything, I thought they buffed it because I thought it needed it. But I never played it that much, so. A little bit I did play, but I was just like, oh, okay, well, Symbiosis is better. I don't think Watchdog's useless. Okay, chat, here's your solution to Watchdog. So, what? A lot of people are just running Enhancer, Enhancer, Enhancer. And then what they did was they took that and you're like, if you're an Enhancer, you're a Crawler. Sorry. But it's not like they fixed it. Because you could just run Reclamation Anchor, which costs 1. You can run Energy Leech Rifle, which will also get you energy back if you use it. That only costs 1. Well, that's 2 of your Enhancers. So you're not running, quad Enhancer anymore, but I don't know how many people actually were. And then you know, replace something else in here with like an actual gun that's useful. Like it's not, they didn't destroy it. IMO. There. Ta-da. Yeah, I think the game's not in that bad of a spot. There's a couple outstanding issues, which I do think if they haven't fixed them, haven't seen it, then they're a problem, but using all enhancers, turret, and a machine gun. Yeah, so if you're running all enhancers, that's gonna hurt you. Because they turned enhancers into crawlers. What we're gonna have to do is just kind of flip them around a little bit, turn enhancers into anchors or something, and you'll still get like half of that back. And then you could just, you know, put the anchor down on your creatures, which is cool too. Shotguns are still a problem. Yeah, we'll have to test it out, right? See how it feels. Zen 3 was announced today. The new 5000 processors from AMD, which is super exciting. I'll play Val. Bioweapon spawning in Area 1. They kind of patched it. Right back to this update. Well, okay, so yes, I know what you're talking about. It was the part of the problem wasn't that it was, how do I say this? Part of the problem with that initial thing you stated where bioweapons were spawning in Area 1 was not because they didn't want bioweapons in Area 1. It was because of a bug inside the code that was causing the power mod or the power limiter mod to have an effect that was like doubling up upon itself based off of how many matches you were doing in a row or something like that. So it was creating results that were extremely inflated and broken, where I don't think that power limiter, the card, like the one you spend, I don't think that's working. I don't think it's not working as intended, where power limiter mod was not working as intended. Does that make sense? There was like an actual bug that was forcing things to go up exponentially with the power limiter mod, so they had to fix it. And then with this remove limiter card, it's working as intended. So there's nothing, like, that was just part of their plan. There was a bug with the first iteration of the mod. Some sort of thing that they didn't realize was going to happen, where it's like if you played certain matches in a row or something like that, it would like double up in between games or something like that. It was really weird.
I always fulfill contracts. You are all as good
Always
as
fulfill
dead.
contracts.
I was a scout at one point in my life, and I'm gonna try my best to keep it together.
Oh, I hate this. On steroid. Yeah, like it was on steroids, so it was like broken. Like they ended up patching it and fixing it, so it was gonna work as intended.
This device may not
Just initially when it was released, there was a bug in the code regarding its function. Got a little Pyrone here, huh? Who's your favorite mastermind? I don't know. I mean, I think I like using Spencer the most. Spencer and Alex are both pretty high. We not have a jam. Did you see Jill trying to like knife the camera? Yeah, I should have brought the MQ. He seems like he's got thick cameras on, doesn't he? Now the problem with remove limiter on Dan is that he has overclock. This is why I've said for a while that Dan can do anything in this game because he has infinite bioenergy. This game, I have said it more times than I swear I've been breathing over the past 6 months. You can win this game purely off of economy. This is an economy game. It's a resource game.
Let's have a closer look.
Resource builds are the strongest thing in this game. Always.
You have a key.
Because that's just the way the game is. It's the way it's made. Resources win. Resources have always won in this game. That's why economy Val always has a place. That's why Spencer always finds a way to be in the meta. That's why Jan is so good right now because of her economy. That's why Pyrone is so good because of his economy. It's economy. It's the economy, stupid. You know, like that type of thing. It's always the economy in this game. And since Dan has a broken economy with overclock and what do you call it? Overclock and shuffle mod, he can do anything, and he can do it really well. Literally anything. That's why he can run Gun Dan and be successful. That's why he can run Infinite X. That's why he can run traps. That's why he can run creatures. That's why he can do literally anything in this game.
If it's here, I'll find it.
Now that. What amateur? Put it there.
More ammo. Need more ammo. Stop the camera for a while.
Now I shall.
That has been one of the defining truths of Resistance since it's come out, is it's an economy game. Which I don't think is that uncommon for a lot of games that have resources. Always comes down to the resources, right? But, you know, true Resident Evil fashion, all y'all Resident Evil purists are always all about your resource management. Well, this is a resource game. There you go. They did it and you didn't even realize it. Always been economy. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's run shotgun. New shotgun.
This is fine.
Now, this guy's not really doing a build that's going to drain your resources super tough, though, so meh. Think this game would have done better if it was a standalone? Yep, absolutely. I mean, think of it this way. Let's say you make a piece of art. Do you think you're going to sell more art if you let people buy it or if you don't let people buy it? That's how simple basic it was. Always has been. Good meme. I will say, like, thinking about how my shotgun is gonna use up more ammo, I'm less feeling like I want to fight an enemy right now. You know? Like, I do feel it, just thinking about it.
I'm so scared.
Like, if I dick around with him, I'm gonna be in trouble.
I can.
So, yeah, I mean, use that for what it is.
I might be able to see something.
Either way, he's not pressuring us that hard, so I'm just gonna go pick stuff up. I mean, it's 25 to 30% of a nerf, man. Like, I don't know. I'm getting confused on which way it is. It's like a 33% nerf, right? Or it's a 25. I don't know. 33?
Well, this one's locked.
Either way, big nerf. How much it actually matters? I guess we'll find out, right? Dang. I think Lucas Baker would fit. I think Lucas Baker's a cool villain. I don't think he, but, you know, he's like 2 years old right now in this setting. You gonna do the thing, man?
You do not stand a chance.
Can you do it?
You cannot run away so easily.
Yeah, I'm pretty okay with where the game's at right now. I don't think survivors are ridiculously overpowered. I think survivors are gonna win when all 4 survivors know what they're doing. I think Mastermind's gonna win every other time. And also, my opinion here, this is purely opinion, I don't think all 4 survivors knowing what they're doing should have to mean that they know like this game and have nothing else going on with their lives other than being a master of the game. I think being generally good at the game and not being like a sweat lord should be good enough for you to win as a survivor. Oh wow, Nemi's up again. Shit.
Be less scary if they so scary.
It was up to 4. It used to be 3. Like, look, I'm low on ammo, man. I'm just going up against Nemi. Not Nemi, Nikolai. Don't touch me. Like, I was already kind of on the team of, you know, maybe shotguns aren't always the best choice. Especially, like, on Becca. But this is hurting my ability to get more yellow herbs. It's hurting my ability to buy grenades safely. It's showing itself.
Step on this and they'll all be like,
Are you enjoying this?
Sam's decent with the ride-in. Oh yeah, I wonder what he... Oh shit. Oh wow, he downed me. I wonder how good he'd be with his limit breaker. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about the ride-in being a one-shot on Jan. I think it's funny. Oh god. It's Tyrone Maze getting his ass kicked. Tyrone's a little clueless, isn't he?
You really saved me there. I would like to say as a group you impressed, but my mother...
Tyrone got a buff? Down.
I'll block this camera.
It's definitely hurting my economy. Say what you want. There's gonna be a lot of games that are lost because of this shotgun nerf. Especially like super core builds. They're gonna love this. Not the shotgun. Well, the problem with the shotgun was I was good at everything, right? I do think the ammo thing is gonna matter though. Especially if you don't get the shotgun in Area 1. Like, look it. I don't have that much in this area, man. Look at how many shots I have. I have 8 and then 9. It's definitely a nerf, man. I'd be way better off right now.
I might be able to see something. Healing spray deployed.
Wait, what? Oh, my healing spray didn't go.
Get near me.
That's bad. It's 4 per shot now. It was 3.
This is no good.
Okay, we're in a position where we kind of gotta like just ignore him, huh? Buddy. Because again, it's like a 25% nerf, isn't it? It's either 25 or 33. It's one of those two. I don't know the exact number. It's huge nerf though.
Just die.
Okay. You really don't like her, huh?
workout.
Hell, I almost Thanks for that.
Oh, that sucked.
Pretty sure all of you
Tyrone's clueless.
It's okay.
Oh, just get her on here
Next
so we can
time
read.
it'll work out.
Jill was being smart there, so we could heal her while we were going down.
Shit. Thanks a lot
Martin
for
just
that.
grabbed her though.
Nice try.
Didn't get it.
Now I have everything I need.
Oh, we gotta hit that one right over there, don't we? Man, I'm clueless this time. I messed up bad. Tyrone was a smart one there. Oh, we need Jan.
Healing spray loaded.
Look at, dude, I'm in trouble here. My economy's hurting up against a freaking Nikolai. Oh my god, he's getting so many enemies. I'm gonna kill you.
It's a problem.
Okay, that didn't work at all. You gotta do damage to this core.
Did that. I might be able to see something.
Jill knows what's up. Must be limiter and remove limiter? Yeah. I think he's also got the tracking skill on, right? Makes it so he gets more enemies. Like, I feel like I gotta kill the supply zombie just so I can get a machine gun out of him. No invincibility. Yeah, so he's probably running relentless.
Get it over with. Stop resisting.
We're in trouble. Especially if this mastermind's smart enough to block us over here. No bites. Can't afford them. Well played.
Just die.
Oh no. GG.
Now I shall end this. You are not free yet.
That sucked. That's funny. Relentless, limiter. Yeah, that's what he was running. He was running all three, wasn't he? especially in Area 3 because it keeps getting shorter,
What else
right?
could have been expected from setting children against me?
That was good. I like that. That was fun. Dude, I totally felt the shotgun nerf there. I mean, I knew everybody was really ready to not like the shotgun nerf and be like, it's not enough. But like, I totally felt that match. I was like, I couldn't buy other stuff without feeling like I was going to compromise everything. And I got the shotgun in Area 1, didn't I? No, I got the quick draw, didn't I? Got the quick draw. So like, if you don't get the shotgun right away, oof. I was feeling it. It was definitely a nerf. I was geeking out about it. I was like, oh god, what do I do? Can't buy things. Gotta go back to Area 2 and go get it right now. Can't wait till Area 3 to get my stuff. Now just picture if you're running up against a build that's designed to go ahead and drain resources. Survivors are gonna be in trouble. Who'll be Janny this time? Oh, I'm riding Jan, aren't I? So you can do it without EMP1, but if they're running any sort of like camera durability skill, you need EMP1, I'm pretty sure. So I don't think it's uncommon for a Nikolai to run like a water cooler or something like that. Or whatever it is, increases your durability. They might not run a pure camera durability skill, but they might run one of those like doubled up ones. YouTube Death Dealer. I'm ready to see some death dealt. I think Jan's probably the least affected by all of this, right? She's got that bargain bin. Where do I plan to move to next? I don't know, whenever I feel like playing.
I always fulfill contracts. You are all as good as dead.
Hey, tough guy, why don't you come
Eat
down
this
here?
guy.
Let's see what you're made of.
Eat this guy.
Is Sade nerf now? Yes. Ammo consumption. So it takes more bullets.
Not make this easy for you.
And I felt it. It's definitely a nerf. I mean, it's like a huge number. It's like it's an extra bullet when it was only taking 3, now it's 4. How much is that? 25% increase? That's a 33% increase, right? You take what one of those would have been, you bump it up. Yeah. Either way, big nerf.
Very nice.
Big nerf.
Good. You can move to the more dangerous toys now.
Four bullets per shot. Yep. Well, for being a Nikolai, I'm kind of surprised at the lack of guns. Hello. DFK. We're just loading up this room.
Yep,
What
that's
he's doing.
locked.
Tyrone here. You do it, Tyrone. What? Oh, he's really loading up my creatures. He's playing Nikolai like he's a Dan. Okay, let's just get this out of here for
I
now.
don't like being watched.
You found that? Damn it, put it there.
What is he doing?
Ready to go.
What? What the? He hasn't used a single gun.
Over here. Let's move.
Val knows what's up.
It's unacceptable.
This is so weird. He hasn't used like a single gun yet. New player? I guess, but like... the Nikolai's like used guns within his skills. Weird.
Not a problem for me.
Like, do I even buy the ride-in? Yeah, I do. So bizarre. No, I'm just not gonna buy something because I don't really know if I need to.
Much obliged.
Look at me go. Look at me go. And he didn't get a gun in area 2 either. He's using the scan. He's only ranked 7. Yeah, but still, like, the default stuff on Nikolai is like all about guns. And then the freaking skills are like use guns. So I don't know. I don't care if you're ranked 7. It's telling you to use guns. So it's just weird that he's not using any gun, like not a single gun on Nikolai. It's bizarre to me. Oh, that totally hits you. So weird, man. Well, let's just try to get by with the ride and then wait for a shotgun, huh? Like, anti-armament's doing nothing for me. Because he doesn't have a single gun.
The guard's key is yours.
Like, get you with the bioweapon? Yeah, maybe. Unless he runs one of those builds where it just, like, starts more and more and more nemies. Look, he's spawning liquors. Security card Jan, what's up? Nemi. Whatever. Maybe he can't read. Maybe not. Maybe it's like a young kid. Just like, oh, I like Nikolai. He seems cool. Or I like Nemesis. Maybe it's one of those things. That's my guess. It doesn't seem like they paid attention to the skills or anything. It's probably just a kid. Which is cool. Or like, sometimes I think back to what I used to consume video games like when I was a kid and how like I just didn't get stuff the same way. It's kind of amazing. He's dancing with Tyrone in there, isn't he? Poor Tyrone. Getting the beat down up in there. On Nikolai players. I mean, if you... Okay, again. It says to use guns. He's probably just a kid. That's fine.
Let's have a closer look.
Hey. If you can't tell that guns are his strong point, well then you probably just didn't read it. And that's fine. Not a big deal.
Come on, let's go.
I would like to say as a group you're impressed.
Uh-oh, you got me. Let's roll. Not our old blocky graphics, right? Dude, games look so bad when I was freaking 12 or 10, whatever. Oh, man. I'm pretty sure the first games I was playing was like stuff on the Atari. Like way back in the day. Ready for no gun Nikolai chat? There's no way he's gonna have the turret in area 3, right? Blocky graphics were amazing, right? Come on, Jill.
I do not know how you are still alive, but it will not last much longer.
Is the final update? Yep. Everybody's like, but it says for now. The fact that they even bothered to say that they're done doing it goes to show how done they are working on this game. Like, at best, you're getting some, like, exploit fixes or things that, like, go wrong. I would not expect more content unless something, like, changes.
Locked. Perfect. Don't fuck with me.
Oh boy. Please don't hit me. She whipped. Does he have thick cores? Maybe. Seem a little thick. Not the last update? Okay, when's the last update then?
Been infected.
There you go, Valerie.
Feet doors.
That was straight up like opening cinematic stuff right there. Using the trap to go ahead and explode the liquor.
I will not forgive this.
Morning, Carlos. Yeah, he seemed like a low-hanging fruit. Guess not, though.
Ugh, I feel like ass.
This is not as good as bear traps at home, but good enough for you.
Based on how Capcom seems to do stuff, I would expect a second game more than I would expect more updates to this game. It just seems to be how they handle things. They're a little, like, old school. But, you know, that'd be years from now.
Gotta admit, didn't think we'd make it. That was actually good
If
work.
there's more updates, that's great, but they seem very, like, we're done. Again, chat, it's the end of the movie. They leave it open-ended in case they ever decide to want to make a sequel, but it's the end of the movie. Remote region restores more than double health for remote shells. Oh yeah, I think I would use that and I was like, whoa, you got a lot of health back. Let me use the bathroom real quick. I think every match has been Nikolai tonight so far. A lot of low-level Nikolais tonight. Turn down the air in my house. I think cool, he's got it cranked. Girl loves being freezing cold for some reason. It's me go easy. Ready to get your butt kicked. Good luck. GG. Nikolai can be good at the low levels.
I always fulfill contracts.
Contracts.
You are all as good as dead.
Who invited Rasputin?
Lots of Mr. X. Yeah, I might make a biokiller build, seeing as how there's a lot of Dans going around. I mean, that's really one of the ways you counter him. You just kind of shoot Mr. X. Pick on him.
All right. I can do this.
Oh, you have found my little toy. But do not expect to activate it so easily. The air's on. I don't have a space heater going. Oh my god. You drive me nuts too, Fragile. It's called compromise. Compromise for who? Run away so easily.
Oh, nothing over here. Sneaky. So damn cold. Yeah, why do you have the air on? Don't you live, like, by Kansas? Isn't it, like, cold up there now?
Nice try.
He'll die of a heat stroke.
Hey, looky-loo, turning off the camera.
So the air's his idea, huh? Man, people's thermometers. We need some consistency on our internal thermometers. They get notification, well, welcome in.
Who cares?
There's gotta be something useful here.
Head the planet.
this one.
The go in the bullet things. I need the.
That was too easy. Do not be pleased with yourself.
Luminous the level gets warmer. Yeah, well, so I feel like we're kind of inefficient with our air too because both of our offices are upstairs. But, you know, heat rises, especially here in Texas.
If it's here, I'll find it.
Excuse me.
You're gonna love this.
Oh wow, you were gonna let me do it.
Taking out this camera.
You found that? What amateur? Put it there.
Picking everything up. Texas heat. Chat, I said something that would be like blasphemy if I was still living in Wisconsin. A couple days ago, I was like, man, I'm excited for winter. I was like, whoa, I can't believe I just said that, how I've changed. Because like winter sucks in Wisconsin. I live in Texas now. Trying free stuff, Jan. You get all sorts of random stuff, don't you?
Healing over here. Night. Quick, we can get out.
So many made it this far.
Gotta tell you, Nikolai, you ran up against anti-armament Jan, and that's just sucks for you. Take heat over cold anytime. Oh, I'm right there with you.
This is
How dare you? Oh my god, cold winter sucks. Okay. Roughly the bioweapon health. I think it's in like the 15 to 20,000 range, depending on who it is. Give or take a little bit.
You have no hope against me now.
No hope against me now.
Ready to do this.
Let's have a closer look.
Do it.
Really?
Disabling a camera.
I wonder. What do you think, chat? Oh. What happened? Valerie's got something down there. I'm gonna guess that he's gonna be more likely.
Let me slip into something more comfortable, okay?
Trying to watch health through the. Okay, there's. Valerie's got him.
The guard's key is yours. Take it.
Yeah, I know that feel fragile.
With my next toy instead.
Bioweapon health on Yat should be higher. Yeah, it should. I'm surprised I never did anything about bioweapons, frankly.
Parasite nemesis, virus and you, hate working, strange world we live in. Strange, but profitable.
Okay, jump.
But somehow I expected more. This is mine. to say as a group you impress me, but my mother always told me never to lie.
Get your eyes off me. This shit again.
Sorry, Martin.
Where'd that come from? I need more. Night, night.
God bless the yellow herb. Yeah, man. Saved me there. That's why I sprayed Val before he went, because I wanted to make sure she'd be okay, too. You're in Fort Worth? Cool. Isn't that by Dallas? Heals all your ailments.
I do not know how you are still alive, but it
You can be our yellow
much
herb,
longer.
Fragile. You're our yellow herb. You heal us all up. Is Nikolai new? Yep. He's like rank 5 or something. Pretty new. I'm gonna be mean. Sorry. What about the shotgun? So I can try to, like, I like the MQ for stun locking, but I'm buying shotgun so that I can attack Nemi when he shows up.
I don't like being watched. Hacking. Huh. Check this out. I don't like being watched. Take that! Not even close.
Let's not do that again.
Hey, looky-loo. Turning off the camera.
Sorry, dude.
I might be able
Nerd power!
Keep trying, but I stop you soon, eh?
I sub to you soon, yeah? Sub to SwingPoynt, chat. Nikolai's doing it. Somebody's getting bit.
Nice try.
It's this way, Jill. Oh, really? Come on.
Disabling
There
the
it is.
camera.
Final update? Yeah, pretty much.
Blocked. Die, die, die.
Ah!
here. I'll find.
You do not stand a chance.
You're gonna love this.
Some privacy.
I scare her. There he is.
They can track you down. There will be no escape.
With this shit right now.
Come on, help me out here.
Pulse is charged.
There goes Nemi. Ha!
Check this out. Lock.
Channel, asshole.
Always in the way.
No, you should all be dead.
More threatening here than he is in his own game. Think so?
Are you enjoying this? Why do you want to be jealous?
Watching us.
GG.
Back on track.
You got unlucky. You went up against anti-armament Jan.
Hey, you're here too? Didn't notice that. Well done on not being dead.
Keep running. You do not want me to catch you after this.
GG. Couldn't do enough? Yeah, you weren't going to be able to. You would have needed a different kind of build to go up against that. There wasn't a whole lot you could do. You got a B? There you go. B for badass. Yeah, you were in trouble. Wasn't your fault. What's his damage now in extermination enemy? So they took it from being a 100% boost to a 50% boost. So a direct hit default is 1200. Before the patch, extermination brought it up to 2400. Now, with the new patch, it brings it down to 1800 on a direct hit. Okay. Moyo. Okay, well, it is now time to make the journey. What are your thoughts on RE3 Remake? Oh, I loved it. I had a lot of fun. Enjoyed the entire thing. Any meme builds like Unkillable Tyrone? I'm going to be posting Viral Mod Puke Barf Alex, whatever you want to call her, tomorrow. It's kind of a meme. Works, though. All right, chat. We are switching on over. Link is in the description, and it's also going to be in the chat. For Twitch. You into Baldur's Gate? Let's talk about Baldur's Gate over on Twitch. Twitch.tv/SwingPoynt. Thank you guys for being here on YouTube for a little bit, but the party's moving. Link's in the description. Link is now in the comments as well, or in the chat. We're moving over to Twitch. Click the link. Go on over there. You don't have a Twitch account. That's fine. You don't need one. If you have Amazon, you get free stuff. If you go on over to Twitch. If you have Amazon Prime, you get free stuff over on Twitch. So we'll talk about that over there. Thanks for being here. You guys are awesome.